Welcome back to the channel today, guys. Before I get into live hits on my main account, I want to show you guys my second account that's reset in the top 70 global. And then the defense. The defense has been perfection. Take a look at it. No defense, no triple on it today, no triple on it yesterday. You can also beat my offense. 3-1-2 yesterday and 3-1-1 today. So this is the base. Let me show you guys the base. How do I see bases? Yeah. Ranked defense log. So yeah, it's a double rage base, double rage box base. Yeah, it's like a ring base, but then the town hall is not in the center. The town hall is here, and I got it from the high times base building server. So I think I will link the server down in the description. But then I always make my edits and then my trap placements. I always do them myself. So this is the base here, and the base is very good. I keep trapping it. I think tomorrow I'm running a version where I swap the CC building and then the crusher mortar. So copy the base down in the description, and then yeah, let me show a bit of my hits and also my failed hits. This is Fireball Retriders, of course, same army. And then some people said I'm not guiding you people through my hits, so I'm just going to do that here. So if you want to see live hits, just skip through, and then I'll do live hits on my main ID as always. So this is a Rage and Evis base, and you already know the drill. I'm going to warden walk this compartment and then fireball into the core. Let me just map that again. So with the furnaces, the deployment is still the same. Test for traps, furnace to the left side and the right side of the warden. Then warden walk this compartment. You can see there's an RC in the compartment. So I have a freeze on standby in case of excess damage or when my RC locks on. So let me speed it up a bit. ×2 speed. So I'll also be trying to trim out defenses along the outside. This is why the 4 rocket loons are important. So every single thing on this army is well tailored. I know how many times I've practiced with it. So this is it. The RC locked onto, and then free spell immediately. No time to waste time. Headhunter in behind. You don't always need the headhunter, but better safe than sorry. So immediately I clear the scatter shots. 2 times speed again. I just fireball as always. Then you can see the value from the fireball, and then the pattern has been created. The pattern is here. So I can then choose to enter into the left side or the right side of where my warden has created pattern, and then I choose the right side of the base. You can see there's a hook tower, queen along the outside with a giants, king inside, then skeleton for the isolated monolith. On a normal day, I would overgrow the town hall, but I just used the heal spell instead. My root riders went straight in with the king, with everybody, poison for the enemy CC. Yeah, you guys know how Rage and Evis bases work already. So let's get into the next hit. I think I faced a lot of funny bases, but then this is why I'm still using Fireball Retriders. Exactly, this is another compact base, you can see. But then here I fireball this side instead of the core compartment. So now that the bases are still very compact, I recommend, some people are saying that oh, because the bases are compact. That is exactly why I'm using the fireball. If they were not so compact, I'll maybe be using the double overgrowth Retriders or this, yeah, the spirit walk. But then yeah, the bases are compact, so that's exactly why I'm using the fireball. I'm editing my army according to the bases that I'm seeing in Legends League. So this is why I'm using Fireball Retriders. So yeah, the CC building was also in this fireball. So once you see great fireball value, always take it. So that's what I did here. You can see there are 2 heroes, but then they are already low health. Furnace to the left side and the right side of my warden always help to clear up buildings early, and also help to take out the enemy king. I don't need to aggro the king. You can see even before he hit any of my troops, he was taken down. And then same thing with the minion prince. He'll be taken down before he even gets to touch my warden. So here, the furnaces are also taking care of the skeleton traps. This is why every single thing in this army is really needed. So my warden has picked the side, the left side, and then I can just start. Ice Golem, 3 root riders, my queen along the outside with the arrow, pops the giants, Eddie giant joins the battle. King and RC are sometimes last, sometimes first, depends on what I'm seeing. So we are getting into the core of the base, and then you can see the core of the base is heavy. I don't have a warden ability, so I'm going to use the overgrowth spell. Not on the entire compartment, but then half of it. Sometimes I can use it on the entire compartment, but this is the best and then the most recommended thing to do on some buildings in it. You can cover the Rage Tower, you can choose not to cover the Rage Tower, and then skeleton on the isolated monolith once again. So here, my king went along the outside. He's just a very stubborn person. But then, you see, he's beating a wall, can you imagine? But then you have your RC to clear off ring bases. That's like core town hall ring bases. So I froze. My RC spare is already getting it. King is still doing what he knows. If it was inside, I just pop his ability and then the entire core is gone. But then yeah, RC ability is also there. The Ice Golem popped late. So yeah, it was just cleaning up at this point. Freeze for the town hall. I think the Ice Golem froze as well. I still have an... See, RC took some of the healers, and you can see the druids from my CC also helping these things heal. So that's why I have the druids in my, what's it called? In my troop thrower, troop launcher. I don't know which one is the troop thrower, which one is the troop launcher. But yeah, you get the drill. So yeah, we'll just clean up at this point. I still have my king ability, popped his ability, and then bam. So that is super easy. Let me get into the next one. Inflames is a double rage base once again, and you can see the value in the core. So here, I could have also gone for a simple fireball on this ricochet cannon. You can see the value is still decent, but then I can warding walk. That's exactly why I have the 2 furnaces and the 4 rocket loons. I can warding walk a compartment. Yesterday you saw the poison tower compartment I tried to warding walk. That was a bit more difficult because the poison tower slows down a lot. But yeah, let me speed it up. How come I've not deployed my warden? So yeah, furnace left side, furnace right side, test for traps, warding down the middle. Then you start using your rocket loons to trim up buildings. Yeah, you can see this popped along there. I also use my remaining rocket loons. So this is why every single thing in this army is needed. But then always edit according to yourself. So immediately I took, wait, jeez, that was too fast. I think I put on 4 times speed, sorry. But you can see what I did there. Invis. I used my ice block spell immediately because you can see the 3 buildings that are locked onto my warden. So no time to waste time. And then immediately I was coming out of the ice block. I already knew I needed to freeze. So I froze immediately. Always have your freeze or your invis on standby when you're warden working now. That should be a rule. So I just cleared the rest of the buildings and then pulled my warden. Ice Golem, 3 Root Riders. Still the same deployment. King in behind. Queen along the outside to funnel. Quick arrow. You can see the arrow. Cleared off buildings immediately. So King, everybody's looking good. RC last so that she doesn't head out in front too early. But I think she will still be the first. You can see she's still the first person to get into the base. So yeah, King, Queen, and then my warden died because this expo was still on him, and then he died immediately. I also forgot to deploy my siege machine. I always forget. Isolated monolith, so I dropped my skeleton again. So that's just, I've already given you guys a tip on where to always use your skeleton spell. If you see an isolated monolith or an isolated single inferno, very, very good to drop your skeleton spell. So heal spell, I haven't still dropped my siege machine, but yeah, it's not the end of the world. Poison for the enemy queen, because I took out the CC building with the fireball. So yeah, everything was going around. I used my overgrowth spell late. I didn't need it for anything, but then just to reduce damage because that expo was deadly. Then I think that was when I dropped my troop launcher because everything was just moving so slowly. And then let me just speed it up. I still have my king ability, so he's going to, and then my RC ability. So I just popped RC ability for this compartment, king ability for the final compartment with my back end dice golem. You guys know how it goes. So let me show this. This is the 4th one. Maybe this will be the last one before. And then my fail. This is original invis base. I don't need to show you guys this. I think I did a quick fireball, just invis, and then fireball. But then of course you have to test. This is a dead zone. There could be Teslas there. So I think I dropped an archer there to test for a Tesla first, then no Tesla. So I just did invis, fireball, and then we go around the base. Same thing. There's a hook tower. I think that was even low level, so I think I arrowed it out of the way. Then my fail was a double rage ring base. I don't even understand. I thought I got everything perfectly, but then the base was already very troublesome because the town hall was so isolated. Like you can see, it was just isolated. So yeah, you know the drill, double rage base. I fireball one of the rage tower compartments, so I went for the one with 2 scatter shots. Speed up, Destro. So here, same thing. Loon, warden, furnace. I said furnace. Loon, warden, healers. Then I cleared this thing, of course, because I wanted to drop my furnace. I think I wanted to drop my furnace, so I cleared it out. Then immediately I cleared the bomb tower, and maybe this, I was able to set up my fireball. Most times you only need like 3 invis. Other times 4 invis. Imagine in case I wanted to invis this thing, I'll use the 4 invis, but you mostly need only 3 invis. So 1, 2, 3, and then fireball on the rage tower compartment. RC was on 1 HP, so she's coming close. Beware, and then invis. Always on standby. No room for error anymore. I didn't take her out because of the skellies, but then I just one-shot her. But then she could have roasted me if I didn't drop that invis. You never know what happens these days, so be careful. So Ice Golem, 3 Root Riders, and then we're going into the base. Queen along the outside. Then everything was looking good so far. But I think, yeah, the traps, this is what happened. The traps were here. And then this spitter, the town hall was so isolated, I could not overgrow the spitter and then the town hall. On a normal day, I always like doing that. But then King, spitter was pointing in this direction, so I used an early heal spell. There, I didn't want to, go inside, and I found out that all my troops are dead. But then after using the heal spell here, there were now another set of traps in this spitter compartment. These are the things that contributed to my fail. I'm just trying to tell you. But nobody cares. I didn't get 320. But yeah, you can see I put my RC ability. I didn't want to hear any stories. King went along the outside. I don't know why this compartment was not open early. Why do I have a troop launcher if it's not doing any work? But yeah, King was here. RC had already popped the ability. So I popped King ability early to clear off the defenses here so that my RC will send her spear into the town hall. Everything was already going around. So yeah, I still had a lot of stuff. But then once my wedding, he's always the first to die. I don't know why he's such a chicken. You can see RC took the healers, but then I have the druids from my troop launcher. That's why I have the druids. Everything here is well tailored. Free spell for the back end. I used it early. It was nice. I don't think there was a problem with it at all. But then my queen helped with my RC. I think my RC went down to the minion prince. I had headhunters I didn't use. That's another thing. If I used them perfectly, I should have survived. But then here, my queen took out the mortar. But then when she was going around, the healers could not keep up with her. And then the multi Achatawa freaking popped her, sent her to hell. My back end ice golem that was for this compartment and the ricochet cannon just did nothing because I didn't have enough. You can see I still had 30 seconds. If my queen just survived, I should have been able to 3-star. But then, yeah, this is Legends League for you now. Everything cannot. Once one thing, but nothing went wrong here. Once you know your base is well trapped and done, you'll be able to defend. So yeah, let me get into live hits on my main account. See you guys there. Okay, so it's time for my live hits, and I failed one hit. Let me show you guys what happened. I lost my warding. Why else would I fail? Why else would I fail? Where is it? See the replay here. I lost my warding to the minion prince. See me that is saying this thing too much for you guys. I know why I'm saying it because any small thing your warding is gone. So my plan here was just to fireball. I could have just gone for a simple fireball on this, but I went for the sweeper so I can get. I was very, very greedy. But then I angled my warding. I think I made a mistake. I was supposed to angle him closer to the left. Meanwhile, and then I sent him closer to the right side. He went closer to the right side. I was just greedy. So here he went too close to the warden, and then after taking out this Achatawa, let me just play it and put it on 1x speed. So here, and then I fireballed. The fireball went well. The quick went well. But then here, when it was coming, I didn't know how soon. And then the... Looking back at it, I'm still pissed because what? And then the X-bow was on him. So like, yeah, I was just trying to save it at this point. I did the exact same thing I would do if my warden is alive. But then now, you can't just recover. I would have been able to recover if this monolith didn't lock onto my king. Like, bro, I really messed up. See, that was the overgrowth to reduce the damage. I don't know if I could have caught the rage tower in the overgrowth. But yeah, that's what happened. Then my skeleton spell, I dropped the skeleton spell for this compartment and the heal spell. I think I wasted stuff. I would have dropped the skeleton spell for the monolith and then the heal spell for this compartment. But then the monolith now locked onto my king. Meanwhile, the king is supposed to take care of the buildings that the overgrowth covers. Then he popped his ability at that point when he was getting out of the... And that's when the overgrowth expired. Like, so I couldn't get these buildings with the king ability. I had to use the RC ability. Then I could not use the RC ability for the back end. So I could not recover. So that's it. Let me go get into live hits and hopefully no more fails because we can't get below 310. Come on. Let's do this. Double poison base. Come on. What's this? I can just go for a simple fireball here though. I can see. But then the splitter. Jesus Christ. This is the beginning of double poison bases, guys. Here, I can choose to go for a simple fireball on the X-bow. Or I could choose to go on this ricochet cannon. But then this compartment looks deadly because it will have traps. But then I won't be able to take out the 2 splitters. I think I'm going for this compartment. Why? Because I feel it has a lot of traps. And if I leave it up for the front end or the back end, it's going to wreck me. So I'm just going to fireball it. I think it's just going to be a simple fireball. So let me just ice block and then this. Let's do this for safety because we don't want to hear any stories. And then voila. One quick. Yeah, then I think this guy, I can take it. What if I drop a... I'm thinking. Let's do this. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, let's test for traps. This. 1, 2, 3. Then I think I'll overgo the town hall. I don't want it to start doing too much damage. Queen along the outside. Don't need the arrow was. Okay, took out 2 sweepers. That's not bad. So let's do this. Let's drop the furnaces since we didn't use it. Can somebody activate the Giga Bomb Belly? Yes, RC. Thank you. At least we don't have to track back for it. Can the overgrowth expire? You see, traps. Same thing that would... Hey, I've not dropped my... This guy. Come on, Destro. Queen is looking healthy, right? Let me just drop a skeleton for her. I don't want that enemy RC to take her down. RC. My warding. Okay, this warding. Supercell needs to do something about this warding HP because it is too low. Like, why? How? Go freeze. Come on, Destro. Bro, this enemy queen is roasting my... Marcy's dead. My king is not in a good position. See where he went to waste his ability. Queen is up to you. Yeah, enemy. Yeah, take out the enemy. Yeah, there's a furnace from downtown. Yeah, double poison bases will be meta very, very soon. Minimal fireball value, but I was still able to triple. That king, his ability again was a bit wasted. Imagine replacing the king with the minion prince. Oh well, still a triple. I'll take that. Any triple at all, whether it's a very, very close one, whether it's one archer that got me the triple, I'm going to take it. Next. Okay, so I can see fireball value on the multi-inferno already. You see this building. It's going to be a heavy town compartment. Damn. What are people building, guys? I'll go from this side. I can't explain myself now. Well, I want to go from this side, but then the crusher motor, I want to over... bro. See, I didn't go from the right side because of the minion prince. I'm afraid. You can see what happens when when you start failing to things. See, the minion prince is more towards the right, so I came towards the left, and then there will be Teslas here. So thank goodness I have my... Let's see how many seconds it will take. I'm thinking it's going to take like 80 seconds to do this wording work, but let's see. So this should get me the multi-archer tower without wasting any spells already. Nice. So let's get the elixir collector out of the way so that we don't have to go towards that side of the base. Good. Nice. Then we clear the scatter shot soon enough. We still have like 20 seconds to it. Hey, thank God I pulled you early. I failed a hit when one of my hits when my warden went into a tornado and a bunch of traps. See, warden. The multi-inferno in the core is our target. So let's do this. So 1, 2, 3. That should get me the multi-inferno. Then I quick. I was supposed to get that splitter. I didn't know I could reach. No! Warden! I think I'm going to freeze the enemy queen. Oh, no. Arrow to take out that air defense so that my pattern is a lot cleaner. Then, I have a freeze, so I would overgrow this too. Then I would freeze the crusher motor if I can't tank it with the ice golem. Yep, I'm just going to freeze you. I don't want to hear any stories. So I use the headhunter for that guy. Well, let me save the headhunter. Ice golem froze perfectly. 1, 2. Then I can poison for the giga bomb, and then the town hall is going to activate anytime. Jesus, was that heal too early? Why is my overgrowth wasting time? Okay, perfect timing on that. Good. So we have a skeleton and a poison. I will use the headhunter for the enemy RC. Then I would use this poison for the enemy minion prince. This is looking good. Time is our only, but then it's not a problem. Let's pop RC ability before she gets into this compartment. Let's skelly it. Then let's do this, and then this hopefully no. Yeah, RC is looking good. She should clear the rest of the base. Let's poison for the minion prince before he aggroes our royal champion. Thank you. Let's pop king ability. This was a very, very clean hit. All 4 heroes still up. 3 pets up. This was clean. So you can see why I take the furnaces and the rocket loons. Helps me to clear an entire compartment in less than a minute. Next. Here. Damn, that warden I lost. Okay, this is a restart compartment to here and here. If I take my reach, if I take my fireball further into the builder hut, I will get the CC building instead of just landing on the ridge. I think I would do that. The king should not be much of a problem because I just have to be careful. So 1, 2, see the sweeper. See the sweeper. So make sure to try always take it out. If not, you're gonna get cooked. Maybe I just yeah Teslas. More Teslas. Now enemy king. It's not looking too bad. Try clear off this one too. Yeah, maybe wow. Bro, traps. This is really baited. Wait. After I clear you, then I should be able to land that fireball. So here, Destro, please land that fireball. Thank you. No! Jeez, I did not know how to take that. I have to arrow it. That was the worst arrow in the history of arrows. Jesus Christ. I'm playing with fire here. My queen is dead. Bro, just because I want to fireball. I'm so lame. Ah. Now nothing can even take care of the minion prince because all my headhunters are dead. Can a Bugatti? Bro, I'm playing with fire here. It won't be a once. Bro, see my king. Just take a look at this king guy. RC, don't die on me now. King, I need your ability. King RC too. Time is out. I think our time is now our biggest enemy. Our king, I need you to tank. If we had our queen, this is a triple. I freaking messed up. What am I doing? RC is going to die. Her fox is dead. Ah! That was the worst quake in the history of quakes, bro. Let's just get percent. Ah, Destro. From bad arrow to bad quake to bad everything. Ah, get to 90 at least now. He's gone. Giga Bomb is gone. What a day. What a freaking day, man. Legends League is hard, kids. Practice. That's all I can tell you guys. Practice. 83. Can you get 84? Yeah, 86. Not bad. That should be 26 trophies. 28 trophies. Okay, this last one. We can't mess up. That was the worst fireball in the history of fireballs. And then I decided to do unnecessary multitasking. And then my queen died. Rich and Evy's base. Thank you. Finally. Just for traps. This 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. Okay, I can see my just silly errors. Bad quick made me to panic, and then that's the end of my day. Wait, why do I feel like see traps? Why do I feel like I brought this word in too close to the left? I would have just gone for a direct fireball on those things. Instead of trying to ward them up. No, it's not the end of the world. I think I should have my freeze on standby. Yup, Destro! Please let me send an ice golem. I think that should be a new trick we should start doing. Or I should start doing. Because it's not we that is in this together. Or we are all in this together because, honestly. Sense take out this wizard tower. Why is he wasting too much time to go down? Everything here is wasting too much time. Nah, where's my king? Where's this guy going to 1, 2, 3? Get me here. 1, 2. I think I can start the next phase. Wait for it. Let's the X will go down. And there should be a spring trap soon. You know, spring trap, not bad. So that should freeze the entire compartment. This. Your town hall should be like 1 HP, especially if I do the arrow on it. Bro, that was the worst arrow. Bro, that hit was just bad. All shades of bad. I'm not even going to blame you people because it's my fault. That was very, very avoidable. Yeah, it's overgrowth on the crusher mortar. Like it's a hook tower, because on many of them it's a hook tower. So yeah, let's do this. We'll come back for you. Hopefully we don't want 1 star. If we want star, bro, I'll just crash my tablet. You guys may not even see the video. But no, we are not that bad. Come on. It's a bad day, not a bad Destro. Why is the overgrowth wasting time? Did I drop it too late? Bro, that ice golden just saved me. Because if not, my troops would have gone halfway through the base, and then the town hall will be firing them and the crusher motor. But yeah, GG, make sure to like, subscribe, and then I'll see you guys in tomorrow. Hopefully we get our 320 then. I've gotten 320 on another account, not this account, but then one of my other accounts. I've gotten 320, but we want to get it live on the channel. So yeah, see you guys and practice.